How are you? Welcome to the Foreshore. Let me just flip the camera around, say hello to you. Hey, I'm gonna just come around a bit so the sun is it's too bright. Let me go halfway here. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. So I'm down on the Isle of Dogs, and I'm down here today. It's interesting, you know. It's with my really good friend Carrie on Larking. This is her manor, actually, the Isle of Dogs. So I'm down here, and she's given me a tour, and it's been fantastic. But we also had the great privilege to bump into the Mud God, aka Steve Brooker, who's just brilliant. You know, his understanding of the Foreshore is just second to none. I hope Mudlarks won't be saying that. He's just wonderful, and where to look and what to look for, and it's been really great. But the wonderful thing is that so he's on a tour down here, but me and Carrie have been finding stuff, some really lovely old complete pipes, but with really long stems, which he's missed. And so that's our claim to fame, that we are finding stuff that the Mud God has missed. I know, it's pathetic, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, really lovely to meet him. First time I met him in real life. I've been seen him a lot online, and I follow him, and fascinating posts that he does, and I've watched his videos and all that kind of thing. But anyway, so let me I'll go and show you Carrie. She's just down here. Let me introduce you to Carrie. So we just walk down. So this is great. I'll show you one of the clay pipes we found. Just I mean, the one that Carrie's got, the stem is just huge, but you can see the longer than the length of my hand on this is one of the pipes we found. But I'll show you the pipe that Carrie found in a second. I'll go down and see her so you can see. Hey, good morning, Sue. Lovely to see you. I have blue shoes again. I think maybe they look blue. Yeah. They're black, these ones. These are my Dunlop wellies. I think they're Dunlop. But let me go and go down to Carrie, and then so this is a great spot where we are now for clay pipes. It's supposed to be quite a low tide, but it hasn't gone as low as it should have done, which is a shame. So we've missed out a whole patch that we were going to go down on. Hey, good morning. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, it's a shame that it hasn't gone quite as low as we wanted, because there's a patch down here where you get where out of the mud come these amazing clay pipes, but not just the plain working man's pipes, but the quite ornate ones, the ones that you know, you would want to keep. They're quite special. So I'm going to have to come back again here another time with Carrie, and see if we can find some of them for you. So this is a... What's that? Oh, really?
You haven't watched it, have you?
Unless it's
No.
clean on one side.
No.
Oh, is it a half penny as well?
Yeah, so
Is
we
it?
found 3 of the same things today.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. They were just laying there.
Brilliant. See, that's the most incredible thing, is that you find a coin on the surface.
Yeah.
You know, it's just incredible.
Yeah, how does it... Yeah, 1958. 1958, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we seem to be finding the same thing today. So we've got these, I'll show you later. I'll go down and I'll show you what I found. But yeah, it's kind of like little kind of glass bottles and type of pipes, and the coins now. Brilliant. Anyway, we're in rhythm. Now this is interesting. Last time I was down here, I don't know if you can see it here, but just here is like a massive anchor. Don't know whether you can see that. It's kind of in the, so here, just huge. Let me come round, there's no shadows on it. don't know if you can see that there, but there's just huge anchor which is here. I'd so love to take that home, but how would you ever, get that off the foreshore? It weighs an absolute ton. But a bit further down, if I can find again, there's like huge spanners. I mean, just massive, massive spanners, half the size of my body. So I think this particular spot, and it would make sense because of all the clay pipes down here, was probably like a breaker's yard or something for ships or something. It's just so much iron and stuff down here. Ah, look at this. Can you see it? So here's a coin. Just there. Where am I there? Can you see it? So that's interesting, isn't it? So what you do when you're looking for coins is just for that round shape, and it's quite hard because the sun here, but you can see everything else there is non-round apart from the shell, and so that's what you're looking for here. It's just the round shape. You stand in the sun, so that great shape, so you can see that there, and that's what you look for. And let's see what now I don't have my glasses on, so all I can see is a round shape, so I'm gonna have to but I'll tell you something, what the mud god Steve Brooker showed me. Let me try this. So he said get a bit of just a bit of sandy gravel, and I don't know whether I can do it, and then he said just rub it, and then maybe it will come out. Let's see what it is. Yeah, actually that's working. So just a bit of the mud, and then just rub it on the coin, and that's a natural abrasive, and then let's see, let me just see. Look at that, you see, that's actually cleaning it. Now I still can't see because I'm flying without my glasses. Carrie found a coin.
You found a coin?
Yeah, by the dead whale.
By the dead whale. You've got a dead whale, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the dead whale. It's just this huge thing of something.
How you doing, sweetie? What, you got another one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't know what that is.
I think that's an halfpenny as well, isn't it?
Is it?
Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
So-
a ship on it.
Yeah. So what did Steve call it? The ship's penny.
Eightpenny. Ship's penny. Yeah,
Actually-
because it's got a ship on it, hasn't it? The
Yeah.
halfpenny.
Do you know, I was trying to do what he showed us. When you get a bit of gravel and it's cleaning it up a bit. Isn't that
And
clever?
rub it. Yeah, it's clever how he done it, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
all come up really shiny.
I know,
didn't
it's
it?
mad, isn't it? He's got the magic touch.
Yeah. So our claim to fame, guys, it was funny. The mud god was down here. Yeah? So
With two others, so there's 6 eyes.
walking along with 12 people, and he's gone straight over a big clay pipe, and then there's the fish putting it. So he's like, oh, look, we can mud god better than the mud god.
Anyway, when I get home, I'll clean that. Oh, you're on the other side. Whereabouts are you? So you must be down Greenwich way, is that right? Are you, is that where you are, down in Greenwich? Yeah, that's my good friend Carrie. She's funny. Actually, what's I think the brilliant thing about mudlarking, and any mudlarks on the watchers will tell you, is that the people that you meet down here are just wonderful, really, really wonderful. and unique and very different. And Carrie is one of those. Just don't know. She's just got like the biggest heart in the world. So it's nice hooking up with her and just spending some time on the foreshore. And yeah, she's just like a real local lass from the Isle of Dogs. And I remember she reached out with me last year when I first started mudlarking, because I used to live around here. I used to go on the Isle of Dogs because it's easy to come down here. And she messaged me, "What are you doing on my turf down on the Isle of Dogs?" And then she said, "Come on, let's meet up." And we did. And a great human being. Well, you know, if you know Carrie, or if you follow her stuff, you know, you get a sense of that. Anyway, I found your coin. I'm so happy. That's made my day. So amazingly, sort of like clay pipe, which I love, especially with a long stem, just brilliant. And then a couple of coins today, double bubble. How wonderful. Let's see if we can find something else. See, it's incredible because that was just lying on the surface. And yeah, I mean, amazing. But I think that's the beauty of it. The kind of skill you develop is where you can. I mean, skill. I've got no skill. I'm learning. I'm right at the beginning of everything here. But just the ability to know what to look for, and I mean, most I've learned, if I'm honest, is from being with other mudlarks and watching them, and also from the videos that come up on your feed. Just fascinating. First time I went mudlarking was down on the Greenwich Peninsula, and there was an older gentleman there, and it was really interesting. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I just watched it. I thought, I might as well just watch him a bit, see what he's doing, and try and learn from him. And essentially what he did, he'd walk a bit and then he'd find a spot, that I guess seemed of interest to him, and then he just stopped and then just stared at the ground. I just watched him there for 5 minutes, just staring at the ground, and then bent down and started picking stuff up. And it was really insightful. I thought, God, that's a really good way to search for stuff. And then you realise that actually that you look for the patches where there's erosion, and then so just scraping here. That's what the sound is. There's like these copper nails down here. Yeah, you find a patch, and then you just you really explore it, and then you start seeing things. So the first coin I found earlier today was exactly that. It's well, that's an interesting patch, a bit of erosion, stuff coming through, and I just started scraping for a bit, and and then suddenly there it is. You find it. I've got my little mini spade with me today because I was a bit worried about the mud, and it's very useful if you get stuck, really just to give you leverage to try and get out of the mud, and also to help to dig yourself out if you need to. See, this is interesting, isn't it? Because you can see all the erosion here, and I don't know if you can see that and what's coming through. That's interesting, isn't it? That, I don't know if you can see it. This bit here. If I get a boat coming through here, I'm in trouble. Because I'm gonna let me yeah. Carrie, look at this. Carrie. Carrie.
Oh, what's that? I can't see, sorry.
That's nice, isn't it? So this here.
What is that?
Don't know.
Oh, that's what I see in there. Yeah, it was stuck in the mud, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might be like some on a teapot or
Yeah, maybe. It's like a
something,
double handle or
like a
something.
double
isn't it?
handle, something, yeah, or off an ornament or something. Yes, very nice. Don't get stuck. I'm trying not to get stuck.
It's the boat signalling it's coming or leaving, rather. It's just setting off. Yeah, Sue, it's gorgeous down here today. Just really nice. The sun, very fresh, but nice. And just with the sun out, just gorgeous to walk down here. So here, let's just have a look what this is. I don't know if you can see that. It's so funny, isn't it? It looks like a coin, but it's a top of something. See the thickness of it. Oh. Just great, the iridescence of that glass. It's a big word, isn't it? I'm showing off. But some bit on the black glass is just incredible. Yeah, last time it was odd. This particular spot I was here was just so much, many beer cans, just absolutely, but just way too many. And then an American flag. Most bizarre. Clearly, well, you can't have a party down here because you've only got like a small window. But I don't know, it seemed to have all collected in one particular spot. American flag and a whole bunch of beer cans. Something clearly interesting was going on somewhere, and it all swept it down here and rested here. Just amazing some of the debris that gets washed up. Let's see if I can find those tools for you. Well, mudlarking here, because it's a Thames foreshore, there's a limited places that you can actually go because it comes under the jurisdiction of the Port of London Authority. So it's like having the permission of the landowner or the governing owner, in so much as you need a permit or a license, which I have. Port of London Authority isn't issuing them anymore. Don't know whether they're going to change that or reissue them, but they've issued way too many and it's become slightly overcrowded. Oh wow, 5 a.m. Gosh, so early. It's about, I don't know, after 10 a.m. somewhere here. Good morning to you. Welcome to London. And so you know, this is we're on the Isle of Dogs, and across the water there, and further down to the left, which you can't see but round the corner, is the Cutty Sark and Greenwich. So this is where we are. We're coming round on the bend there. If you have a look at the map, you'll see where we are on the Isle of Dogs. And I'm down here today with my friend Carrie. And I was saying earlier on, we bumped into Steve Brooker, the Mud God, also down here on a tour. Wow, look at this glass. It's amazing, isn't it? How thick it is. It's been from a lab. So you've got two Uber boats coming up here and then a barge. It's going to get pretty... be careful just with the tide. I fill my wellies with it. With a swell rather. Carrie, careful. This is interesting because there's patches down here where you see metal and nails have collected, and they're always really great spots to have a look and have a bit of a scrape. There's a big patch further down. Hey, I can't read your name. It looks like organic grow. Hi, where am I? I'm down East London, and a place called the Isle of Dogs. Now these are the tools I was telling you about. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at the size of this. So to scale, there's my foot, and they're like this is a wrench. And that's, I guess a spanner, but who knows? And there's a thingy-majig. Don't know what that is either. But this is just, oh my god, just so heavy. And I think around this particular spot, I think must have been some kind of breaker's yard or something, ships, which is maybe why you've got these big tools and that, and there's so many nails and bolts and stuff down here. So I would think maybe that's kind of why all this stuff is down here. I'm gonna sign off shortly. I'm gonna head back before we get cut off on the tide. It's coming back in. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll post some of the finds that we found this morning. And yeah, good to see you all, and as always, I really appreciate you joining, and thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care of yourself wherever you are in the world, and yeah, it's a sailing ship, a T-Clipper, I believe it is. Yeah, it's moored, but just down there, this is where I am. But on the other side of it. Beautiful day. It's going to rain for the rest of the week, so do enjoy it. Okay, great to see you all. And I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'm going to just show you Carrie there in the distance there. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much.